Something was clearly shifting with Amy Schumer, and it hit the public so fast that everyone started talking before she even had the chance to explain. Now, the full picture of her health journey shows a story that's a lot more complicated, a lot more painful, and honestly, way more human than anyone expected. And before we dig in, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on your bells so you don't miss any fresh updates as this unfolds. Schumer's transformation really began back in 2022, though most people didn't understand the timeline at the time. After undergoing major endometriosis surgery, she turned to liposuction as part of her recovery. It wasn't some sudden vanity project. It was a step she took after dealing with a brutal and chronic condition that had already reshaped her body and her daily life. She talked about it openly, partly because she didn't want fans making assumptions about her changing appearance, and partly because, well, she's always been the sort of person who says the thing most celebrities keep quiet. From there, her experience took another turn when she began using Wegovy. The drug helped her shed about 30 pounds, but came with a cost she didn't expect. The nausea was so intense, she eventually had to stop using it altogether. Later, she found out she actually has a genetic predisposition to severe nausea, something that made the side effects of GLP-1 medications even harder for her to tolerate. It's one of those details that sounds small, but explains everything, like finally finding the missing puzzle piece after months of confusion. At the same time, the constant public commentary about her looks, which she has dealt with for years, pushed her to dig deeper into what was happening with her body. That pressure, even though it probably felt harsh and unfair, ended up leading to something life-changing. Doctors discovered she had Cushing syndrome, a condition that can be incredibly dangerous if left untreated. The diagnosis, caught early, brought enormous relief. Instead of worrying that her symptoms pointed to something catastrophic, she finally had a name, a plan, and a path forward. After recovering, she eventually tried Manjaro, another weight loss medication, and this time her experience was dramatically different. She said she felt better on it without the extreme nausea that made Wegovy unbearable. Alongside that, she started hormone replacement therapy to help manage perimenopause, and she's been open about how much it boosted her energy and mood. Instead of powering through the discomfort, she found solutions that actually fit her body, not just the ones people online expect celebrities to use. And through all of this, she's kept pushing one big message: honesty. Whether it's cosmetic procedures, weight loss medication, hormone therapy, or chronic illness, Schumer believes the only way to cut through misinformation is to talk about it out loud. Her transparency has become almost like her trademark, even though it's not always easy. She said more than once that women deserve answers instead of dismissal, and she's made a point of advocating for people who feel unheard in medical spaces. Earlier this year, she deleted many of her older photos, a move that fans immediately noticed. For her, it seemed like a quiet way is closing a chapter and stepping into a new one. Maybe it was symbolic, or maybe it was just time to clear the slate. But it fits with everything she's been doing, rebuilding her life and health piece by piece. In the end, Schumer's journey isn't just about losing weight. It's about survival, resilience, and refusing to let silence be the default. She faced harsh side effects, frightening medical questions, and waves of public scrutiny. Yet she kept going until she found approaches that genuinely helped her feel like herself again. And if there's one thing she's shown, it's that honesty, even when it's uncomfortable, can be the thing that clears the fog and helps someone finally breathe again.